every single one of these items in this box, each of them one of a kind, does not exist anywhere else in the world. This first product is basically the holy grail for this whole video. This is where the idea came from. I cannot believe this is not real. I cannot believe Nutella has never actually made this. So this right here is a white chocolate Nutella. Obviously you guys have never seen these products before, so I know you want a close-up. I'm gonna give you a close-up of opening each product. For every fake product in this video, I have designed it myself. I have created all of this. I've basically transformed Nutella from brown to whatever color this is supposed to be. It actually looks pretty good, but the actual products on the inside were made by an actual chef. For example, for this one, I reached out to them and I said, if Nutella made a white chocolate version, what would it taste like? So the people who made this took in consideration every single one of the ingredients that traditionally goes in Nutella, and they just adapted the formulation chemically, and they created a brand new product that is supposed to be a new version that does not exist. Here we've got a close-up of our white chocolate Nutella. I don't know why on camera the Nutella looks a lot darker than it does in real life. I think it's this color because they used real hazelnuts. It's supposed to be 15% hazelnuts, which is exactly the same as actual Nutella. I tried to keep it really classy. I think this might be the old Nutella logo, but this is the only high definition one that I could find. And I transformed the Nutella into white, which was, honestly, this took me like 2 hours. It's tight. Oh my god. This is white chocolate Nutella. This is literally straight out of my dreams. That is way more liquidy than regular Nutella. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very like liquidy. I kind of want to stick a knife in it. It feels like, what's the word? Non-Newtonian fluid? Oh, that is so weird. It's like bouncy. It had a little bit of oils or something on top. Let me try to show you guys, but that is so incredibly creamy. That smells like hazelnut, no white chocolate. I literally just get hazelnut. So we've got a toasted piece of bread. It's like a very like rustic kind of bread, which is what they always use for adverts. I'm just gonna add a whole lot of Nutella in here. How is this not a real product? I honestly am shocked. Oh my god, that feels just like Nutella. The color, I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit whiter. It's not like cream cheese white, which I guess it makes sense because this is like hazelnuts. But there you go. The white chocolate Nutella, designed by me, prepared by clearly someone who knows what they're doing, because the consistency on this, do you see how it's holding without even dripping? That's pretty good. The next product that is not real but should definitely exist, and I also think this would be very successful if it exists, is Cheetos' very own instant ramen noodles. If you go on YouTube and you type hot Cheetos ramen noodles, there are tens of thousands of videos of people making these at home. All kinds of videos mixing flaming hot Cheetos with ramen noodles. It's truly a shame that this isn't a real product. This needs to be a real product. Someone please contact, what's the name of the cheetah? Leslie? Is it Leslie? It's not Leslie. Before I printed this one, I swear this was my least favorite one. Like when I was designing it, I just thought it looked really tacky and like weird. But now that I see it, it looks like a real product. It feels like Cheetos would come up with exactly this. Flamin Hot Cheetos has this extreme like branding that everything's like red, on fire. I think it looks the part. I tried to put the noodles in the front because, you know, that's the product. And then I did this logo and I put the little chopsticks. Then I tried to balance it out with a more plain kind of print, and then I did it on the actual lid as well. So this is like when you open it up. So I imagined you peel this off. So there we go. Okay, this is my favorite part. The person who made this explained to me that there's two different containers on the inside. One of them is a classic like ramen kind of instant seasoning, because, you know, this is still a ramen. On this side is a hot Cheetos seasoning, crushed hot Cheetos, the spices that they use for hot Cheetos. And then on the inside, we've got the plain noodles. When we put these in, I'm assuming this is gonna go red, because that was like my only request. You know, if this product was real, that's exactly why people would buy it. It would be for the colors. I'm gonna start by adding the ramen seasoning, and this is just the ramen seasoning. Wait, I think they said this was enough for like 2 portions, so I'm just gonna do half. Oh, that looks spicy. Like this in comparison to the color of the other one. This honestly looks like a real product. So we're gonna pour the hot water. And I am hoping, okay, there's like a line. Okay, I'm gonna stop. The noodles still look quite pale, but the water is quite red, but I'm just going to mix it a little bit. I'm gonna let it soak for a little bit before I show it to you. It has that smell of like hot Cheetos. It's literally coming to me now, like it's very sharp. Like, how is this not a real food? I feel like I'm a genius. Can you believe I came up with this? The color, it's literally getting even more red by the second. This is exactly what I've wanted. It smells like hot Cheetos. I don't think I've ever wanted to eat something more in my entire life. I saw someone on TikTok trying to recreate that Kinder Bueno, like the hazelnut filling of a Kinder Bueno. It had millions of views, so clearly people want to spread a Kinder Bueno into like their bread or whatever it is. So that gave me the idea of creating a Kinder Bueno official spread. Well, official as far as this whole concept goes. I'm gonna show you a close-up, but I tried to design the logo as authentically as possible, but this looks incredible. There are a lot of spreads in this video, just so you know. This is just a heads up. Kinder Bueno, in my opinion, is the greatest Kinder chocolate. So this, to me, looks like everything. Literally everything. It is a little on the small side, but I feel like I did what I had to do when it comes to the label. I mean, I didn't add anything on the back. I couldn't find any font from Kinder that said spread, so I had to create this one myself, which actually looks like it fits really well with both of the logos. I chose a brown lid for it because I think it makes it look like more chocolatey, but basically I kind of wanted to explain what the layers mean. On TikTok, I've seen people creating this white part, which this is supposed to be the creamy filling of a Kinder Bueno. If you've ever had one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But for this, I actually wanted to recreate all three parts of a Kinder Bueno: the chocolate covering on the outside, the dark chocolate drizzle, and the actual filling. So all three chocolates are basically on here. So let's see. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's actual pieces of Kinder Bueno on the inside. All the three colors for the layers are mixed here on top with little pieces of Kinder Bueno. I don't think there's actual pieces on the inside. Let me smell it. Wow. It literally smells like Kinder Bueno. So I'm gonna spread this one on a bagel because just to change things up. Let me get some of that. Oh, do you see the pieces of... That looks like the inside of a Kinder Bueno. Oh, the crunchy bits. This is so much sugar, but if it's ever been worth it, it's this. There's not only 3 types of chocolate spread in it, also the actual bits. Wow. I don't think this would be suitable for breakfast, but it would be a great dessert. Okay, all the colors that are on the back are basically in our bagel. The mission has been accomplished. For this next one, I noticed something really interesting about Pringles. They make so many flavors of chips, like there's literally every possible flavor. If you go on Google and try to come up with a new flavor that doesn't exist of Pringles, I promise you, you will find a result. Like, seriously. I don't even know if people have noticed this, but they make so many flavors of chips and they don't make a single dip. Doritos, for example, they make chips, they make dips. You can buy the whole experience. With Pringles, they literally don't make anything. I think this needs to be a real product. So this is a Pringles sour cream and onion, which is my favorite flavor of Pringles, but instead of being the actual chip, it's the flavor made into an actual sour cream. And by the way, the packaging on this one, I mean, I really did something here. This one actually ended up being one of my favorite designs as well, just because I feel like this looks very close to what I think Pringles would actually do if they ever created a dip. I used the logo from the sour cream and onion actual Pringles. The thing that I'm the most proud of is the lid. I'm very proud of this. This was worth the full week that I've been working on these products. My request to the chef was to please use the blend of spices that they use in the actual sour cream and onion Pringles. It's my favorite flavor and it's very intense, very salty, very sharp. So we're gonna open it, which should be easy. Oh wow, I can smell that instantly. There's a lot of spices in there because I literally see green stuff. These are some plain chips. I'm not using actual Pringles and I'm not using anything with flavor, so these are just salted. I just want to check the consistency before we try it because do you see how thick that is? Like the chip literally stands. This is one of those that when we pick it up, this is gonna break. No, that actually I think the amount of spices that I requested made this very heavy, very thick. It still smells incredible, so I think we need to try it to really see. Like, it's really hard to tell. For this next product, the box is a little bit small. I feel like this was a real product, it would be a lot bigger. This product is Cheerios birthday cake flavored, and I had to put this on a complete different box. It was a lot of design work that I felt like this was a little bit easier for me. It's got like a slice of cake, and the whole cereal is supposed to be covered in sprinkles. I didn't even see what it looks like on the inside yet. The only crazy flavors of Cheerios that I've seen are probably chocolate and pumpkin spice. I don't think I've ever seen any other flavor, and I honestly think they're missing out. Yes, it's supposed to be like healthy cereal, but it's so boring. So Cheerios, you need to spice up our breakfasts. This was probably the one that took me the most amount of work to complete in terms of design. I put the Nestle logo, then I tried to do some sprinkles around it just to balance the evil energy. I wrote birthday cake, I tried to do it all colorful. If someone is buying birthday cake stuff, they want this to be colorful and just crazy. I tried to add some sprinkles on the actual cereal. We got a slice of cake on here, and then I covered it all around because this was a pasta box. Honestly, it's not terrible. I feel like I did the best that I could do with this. I also requested for the milk to change color, and I said it could be anything. I think they added strawberry cake frosting flavor to this. The milk is supposed to turn pink, so that's gonna be exciting. Wow. It literally smells like a birthday party immediately. Oh my god. I honestly hope that the camera picks up on how many sprinkles are in this. It literally looks like popcorn. It smells like birthday cake and strawberry frosting, which is honestly a really good combination, even though it might not sound like it. But they look so much more fun than regular Cheerios. Okay, maybe we need to mix it a little bit. It's a very light pink though. Maybe we need to let it sit for a little bit longer. They're going pale, so I think all the colors are actually blending into the milk now. So this is probably going from pink to gray really quick. This next fake product, I basically brought this into existence for myself, just for me. I always complain when I go to KFC. I love their fried chicken, I love their popcorn chicken. The chicken is not saucy enough, like you need some kind of kick, some spices, you need something. I might have even mentioned this in videos before, that my dream would be for KFC to make their very own orange chicken. If KFC made their very own orange chicken, this is probably what it would look like. It's a great smell, and the look of it, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like it was made by an actual chef. This is not KFC quality. The good thing for this one is that I actually didn't have to design anything, because KFC actually does, I think it's called Nashville chicken, that is served in this pot. If they created this product, like this orange chicken, I think they would serve it exactly like this and then probably put the lid on top, but isn't that like honestly beautiful? Don't lie to me, don't lie to yourself. In my opinion, the best orange chicken, it's when the sauce is borderline burned. Like it's so caramelly, sticky that it won't even, you can't even separate the chicken. I'm assuming this one is very sticky because look, it barely moves. So this is KFC's orange chicken. This is kind of what the orange chicken looks like. I mean, this is going to be incredible. I think it's going to be sticky, almost crunchy, because it does have like that kind of firmness to it. And this is actual KFC chicken, which in my opinion, I love their popcorn chicken. So this to me is like the best of both worlds. When I thought of this next one, I honestly could not believe that this is not a real product. This is such a missed opportunity. If this was sold in stores, this would be like a staple in everyone's house. This would sell like Nutella. This is Oreo's very own chocolate spread. This is made of the white bits of Oreos and also the dark bits of the Oreos, like the flavor of both. When I asked him to make this, I said that it was very important for me that it wouldn't be cookies and cream flavor, in the sense that when cookies and cream goes gray with little pieces of Oreos, I did not want that. I wanted it to be like a real spread. Like if Oreo made their very own Nutella, inspired by the white part of the Oreo and inspired by the dark part of the Oreo. So this is, I think, very close to what I wanted. Looking at it on camera now, this is not my best work. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look real. Like this, I'm not sure if it looks like a real product, but the stripes on the back, they have done an incredible job. I'm excited to open it. Wait, let me show you the front. This one looks very homemade, like it's not very smooth. The reason why it's not smooth, I requested for the white to be made almost entirely of just the filling from Oreos. So this is almost straight up Oreo filling mixed with butter or cream or something like that so that it's spreadable. I don't even think Oreo would make this because it'd probably be too expensive for them to just use 100% Oreos for this. Let me try to give you like... That is actually pretty smooth. I feel like they've just loosened it up a little bit. I've got a piece of toast here. I toasted this just a little bit. So without ruining the layers, I'm gonna do... This is so crazy that this is just the white bit of Oreos spread on a piece of bread. How many of you guys would actually buy this? Maybe not like for an everyday kind of thing, but like people could use this to make like cakes, pancake toppings, ice cream toppings. I'm not joking now when I say this, I really mean this. I think my dream career would be like working in marketing and making products. I genuinely think that's my calling in life if I was a little bit clever. So the chocolate bit is very grainy. I'm trying not to get some of the white, but it's very, very difficult. This is basically my version of caviar. This looks visually so freaking cool. Imagine this if it was obviously well made on a TV commercial. We could maybe do a drawing with this. Oreo, please hire me. I literally have so many ideas. Pringles makes so many flavors that this next product was a challenge that I gave myself. I sat in front of Google Images and I kept on typing new flavors for Pringles until I could find something that doesn't exist. You can honestly turn this into a game. If anyone wants to like play this with your friends, the first person to come up with a flavor of Pringles that's never been done anywhere in the world. They've done Christmas cookies, they've done octopus, cheeseburger, katsu, literally everything until I thought of one. I was thinking of like types of cuisines and then I thought of Italian, and these are supposed to be lasagna Pringles. I'm happy with the outside of it. I have no idea. I've smelled this already. If I close my eyes, it smells like lasagna. This is like a Pringles full size, which is very difficult to fit on camera, so this is kind of the close-up that you're gonna get. I wanted to choose like a different color because I've never seen a gray can of Pringles, so I kind of wanted my design to stand out. I did the lasagna as kind of like a painting style. It's almost like a painted look to their designs. In the back, I basically didn't do anything because this was a lot of work, this one. You can't really see the font, but I honestly think it looks real. It says lasagna on here. What truly paid off for this is the look of these Pringles. I have never seen Pringles in this color. This is so crazy. This is the color of the Pringles that we've made. They're red. Look at this one. This is literally like almost like Cheetos color. Wow, it smells so good though. I think this is perfect because the reason why I personally love Pringles is I think they always have so much flavor, but we're really taking this to the next level. For this next product, it's actually very similar to the Pringles one because Ben & Jerry's comes up with so many flavors that I also gave myself a challenge on thinking of something they've never done before. I started thinking kind of like worldwide, what's like the most popular flavors of ice cream? Obviously there's the basic vanilla, chocolate, you know, Ben & Jerry's does all of that. When I was traveling in Asia, a very popular flavor of ice cream was matcha. This is a Ben & Jerry's matcha flavor. It says matcha on here, matcha flavored ice cream. I even did the design on the lid, so a lot of effort, a lot of time was spent on this one. I am a little bit disappointed with this one because obviously the actual container had to go in the freezer, which made my design look all wrinkly. I don't actually think you can see it on camera, but it doesn't look real at all. This looks very much like someone put a sticker on it. I found a sky that looked very similar to the official Ben & Jerry's, and then I did the bit on top as well. So we're gonna open it up. This is a very interesting color. This is almost like a mint. What is it, that ice cream that people love? Chocolate mint? Something like that. This looks like that. I literally don't smell anything. My request was basically matcha flavor and super creamy and rich. So I've got an ice cream scoop here in hot water. Try and scoop. Oh, this is very tough. I feel like this is a lot tougher than regular Ben & Jerry's, but you know, I might just not remember very well. Oh, I can't do a third scoop. Maybe. Okay, so this is kind of what the ice cream looks like. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't think this looks like an official Ben & Jerry's flavor because it's so smooth, but I thought maybe there would be like some chunks, I don't know, of green tea biscuits or something. This next fake product is another one of those that I genuinely could not believe that this has never been done before. I cannot believe that Reese's has never had the idea of coming up with the birthday cake version of the peanut butter cup. So it's called birthday cake sprinkles on top. The outside is supposed to be made of a birthday cake frosting, and the inside is just the classic with the official Reese's peanut butter. Imagine a rainbow version of it. That's what I'm hoping I get from it. Let's be honest here. Is this my best design? Not really. Like, you can literally see the old dark chocolate Reese's in the corner. I changed the color of this. This is usually brown, but it doesn't look very real. It literally looks like a child put a sticker on it. So this is what I kind of hope that they would look like. Oh my god. Oh my... Are you kidding me? These are the actual official wrappers. It's not as perfect, obviously. It does look a little bit homemade, a little flat, I think. It smells like peanut butter and birthday cake at the same time, which is an interesting combination. I wouldn't call it the best combination. So maybe you guys could let me know, would you ever buy a birthday cake Reese's? This one is definitely the wild card for this video because I personally didn't know that this was such a requested product, but it is, and people really want a peanut flavored Coca-Cola. Some of you might know this already, but you can go on Google and find this out and see that it's real. I'm not making this up. From my research, I think in certain parts of America, in the South specifically, people will get like peanuts. I don't know if they're salted or plain peanuts, put it inside the Coca-Cola, and then they will drink it with the peanut flavor. I don't know culturally where this comes from, what the meaning of it is, so please feel free to do the research, but I have created the product because it is requested and it does not exist. Besides the fact that this is really weird for a flavor for Coca-Cola, like we'll get there once we taste it. This one looks incredibly real. This actually looks like the real deal. I added a peanut behind the Coca-Cola logo. I think this was just luck, but it looks like something that Coca-Cola would actually make themselves. And then I covered the word vanilla, which is what it used to say on here, and I added peanut. But my favorite thing is that I've done this on top. I basically put a sticker covering the... I can't really see on camera. Is this upside down? Wait, I don't have to be this extra every time, but I will. This looks like a real product, apart from the fact that it's literally peanut flavor. I could be wrong, but like, is this going to taste nice? Probably not. This next product, very mysterious. It's in a Subway paper bag. That's basically the packaging, because I think if this was a real product, that's most likely how they would serve it. In one of my recent videos, I mentioned how this would be my dream product, that I cannot believe that Subway doesn't make this. And then I thought, if you want something to exist in the world, sometimes you gotta make it yourself. This is a Subway ice cream sandwich. This is taking 2 freshly made cookies, you know, the ones they serve at Subway, and putting a scoop of ice cream in the very center, pressing it together while they're still fresh, and that's our ice cream sandwich, which, by the way, it doesn't need packaging because this product is so beautiful that please allow me to blow your mind. So this is our Subway ice cream sandwich. I mean, it's the classic Subway cookie. Like, you can literally see from the look of it, this is like a Subway cookie with a thick layer of ice cream. I don't think this ice cream was made from scratch or anything. So it's just regular chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, I think, which is weird. It's basically cannibalism. We love it, but it's morbid. Kind of want to break it apart, but then I also want to bite into this whole because that's going to be satisfying. So I'm going to do that instead. It's real and it is happening. So this is me trying the white chocolate Nutella for the first time. This literally behaves just like Nutella. It's so crazy, but that is literally Nutella. Wow. It tastes like Nutella, but better. I honestly can't taste white chocolate, to be honest. It literally tastes like hazelnut to the max. It tastes like cream, like milky hazelnut. That's the best way to describe it. This is literally better than Nutella. This is insane. Life will never be the same. Can you freeze this? That is the question. This is incredible. 10 out of 10. The easiest 10 I've ever given to a food item. This is the color of the noodles. Please have a look at the insane radioactive red. It's a literal pot of radioactive red. This looks great. It smells even better. They're bright red, but they're weirdly creamy. It is spicy. I promise I'm not saying this lightly. These are the best instant ramen noodles that I have ever eaten. I got goosebumps. It's spicy, but the flavor of it, it's like hot Cheetos on steroids. I wish I could send like a little bit for everyone to try because... I'm pretty sure my tongue just went red. 100 out of 10. This is beautiful. No words. Never in my life I've ever felt more like the chosen one. I'm gonna try the best of my ability to describe to you what this tastes like because I know so many people are gonna be curious about this. Oh my god. How are you not real? You need to be real. I can't carry on living life until you're real. Wow. The crunchy pieces of Kinder Bueno are literally everything, like it tastes so good, but even ignoring that, like ignoring the actual flavor of Kinder Bueno in it, it is exactly the flavor of Kinder Bueno. I don't know what ratio they use for this. Is this better than the white chocolate Nutella? This is not a food item, this is art. It's a 10 out of 10. Let's give it a try. This is the thickest dip that I've ever eaten. I'm truly curious about this. Wow. Just wow. Like I literally got goosebumps. It's so salty and rich. It tastes like sour cream. It tastes like a really thick onion ranch. It tastes a little bit like ranch. This is beautiful. If I compare this to a Doritos dip, this one wins. This is like so good. I have to keep it real. This is a 10 out of 10. There's literally nothing bad I could say about this. This is perfect. Don't take my word for granted, but I think the milk definitely went pink. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like pink. So I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit more just for extra crunch. This is supposed to taste like strawberry and birthday cake. That literally tastes like melted ice cream. It's so good that it tastes wrong. Like this is my attempt to describe the flavor. It tastes like Cheerios with cake batter and a McDonald's strawberry milkshake on top of it. And then you blend it all and then it's crunchy, still the regular crunchy Cheerios. It's a solid 8 out of 10 for me. If I could let you guys smell only one item from this whole video, it would be this one. KFC, you had this in you all along and you kept it a secret. If you had told me that this is like made in an actual restaurant, like in a traditional kind of restaurant, I would have believed you. It might just be the sauce. It might have nothing to do with KFC's chicken. It's top 3 for like the best orange chicken that I've ever had. And keep in mind that I've had it just a couple hundred times in my life. This is a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Visually, this looks very cool. I don't know if it's exactly like the most appetizing piece of like bread, but it looks really strong. Why does it taste so good with bread? Creamy, buttery, milky. I'm gonna squeeze them together like a bread Oreo taco. That's even better. I know I'm rating every single thing in this video very high, but I can't lie to you guys. This is a solid 8 out of 10. I'm trying to pick the most intense colored one, but they're all pretty wild, so I feel like before trying this, I'm gonna do something. This is gonna gross a lot of you, and I'm sorry that I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. This tastes like a full savory meal. You lick this and you can taste spaghetti bolognese. You can taste the olive oil, the onions, like every single ingredient, like individually. This is really weird. Even though the base is a literal Pringle, it does not remind me of Pringles, and for that reason I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. Visually, probably not the best, we already know that, but it might be that I change my mind once we taste it. It is way more creamier now. I put it in the freezer a little bit longer. Let's give it a try. That's very good. Oh, that is like one of the best matcha flavored ice cream I've ever had. The consistency, it's like, it's perfect. I don't even need to think about this. This is a 10 out of 10. Oh, these are very satisfying to peel off. I think it's because they cool down in the air. Ooh, the sprinkles are crunchy. They need to make this. This is easy for me. This is superior to both the dark chocolate regular Reese's. I honestly like these better, and I love the regular Reese's. The only reason why I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 is because they are a little bit like messed up looks-wise, but flavor-wise, this couldn't be improved. That smells like peanut butter, but bitter instead of sweet. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh. Ugh, no. This is the worst soda that I've ever drank in my entire life. I honestly think the combination might not be too bad, but I think the flavoring that they use for this, I don't know if it's like a cake flavoring. It tastes like alcohol. It has this like alcohol base to it. This is a 0 out of 10. I've been talking about this for years. Okay, this is a bit frozen now because I put it in the freezer earlier. I think this bit is a bit softer already, so. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ten out of 10. I'm literally just gonna ignore you guys because this is just a moment that I need to have with myself. You know when people say that the happiest day in your life is your wedding day? Not for me. This video was a lot of work, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it because I was trying to be as creative as I could get and create something that not only was surprising but also something that people would actually want these brands to make. You guys will let me know, but if you want this to be an actual series on my channel, the only thing I ask from you guys is to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a subscribe button down below and a notification bell, and a special, very special thank you to those of you who've got my notifications on, because I don't really have merch, paid content. Everything that I make is for free for everyone to enjoy, regardless of where you are in the world. So even though it's really annoying that I ask you guys to subscribe and switch my notifications on, it is truly what I rely on to be able to make more videos and sometimes to expand one video like this one into a series. So if you think this should be a series, please give the video a like. It was a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. Making a part 2 sounds insane to me right now. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it right now, but I would love to make it eventually. So if I do a part 2 and you come up with a product, please allow me to transform it into a reality. I will design it and I will get someone to actually make it. Leave it in the comment section down below. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys on my next video, which hopefully will be in just a few days.